Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to use the wet and wet technique with watercolor to paint this beautiful transparent butterfly. I did a similar video a while back of 3 transparent butterflies that was really popular, but it was not showing it in real time, so I thought I would share the full process in real time with voiceover. So let's get started. By the way, this video contains just one lesson from my new Skillshare course. If you would like to learn how to paint each of these, you can click the link in the video description or in the corner up here, and you can get Skillshare for free for 30 days using my link. Now let's get started with this beautiful blue butterfly. Welcome back. So for this next butterfly, we're going to do a very similar process, starting with wetting the entire butterfly. Again, I'm using a weak concentration of my watercolor paint, just really diluted with water, just so I can see where the water is on the butterfly and make sure that I get the butterfly wet in each section. And I'm going to make sure that it's evenly wet before I start applying the more concentrated color to the wings. Now, just like the last butterfly, we're going to be adding the more concentrated color to the tips of the wings, but we're also going to add a deeper blue to the tips as well, just to intensify the color and add a little variety. For this first step, where I'm wetting each area of the wing, I'm going to speed it up a little bit because it is just like how we did it in the first lesson. The paper's evenly wet, and I'm going to use my Phthalo Blue turquoise, just a more concentrated, just like last time, and I'm just dabbing it around the edge of the wings. I'm using Indanthrone Blue. And you can see the paper is still fairly wet. And the Indanthrone is going to travel outwards into the wings, making a really nice transition. Now I'm using the Indanthrone to paint onto the wingtips. Remember, our paper is still nice and wet. It's not soaking. It's just wet enough where it will blend out, but I still have control over the placement of that darker color. So I'm just gently outlining the edge and letting it flow into that phthalo turquoise color. The paper started to dry a little bit, so I can add a darker concentration on the body. Again, I have a little bit more control over where the pigment goes since the paper is not quite as wet, and I can deepen the color of the butterfly's body that way as well. I'm adding a little bit more of that phthalo turquoise where it meets the Indanthrone, just to make a bit more of a transition. And I can deepen the color on the wingtips as well. Once again, adding the little antenna with the tip of my brush, and then a few more final touches, and this two-toned winged butterfly is done. Thank you for watching this excerpt from my Skillshare course. Once again, if you're interested in signing up for new students only, you can get 30 free days using my link here in the top corner or in the link in the video description as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.